This is the most insane hotel room I've ever seen.
We have double doors.
Like, I am just like truly speechless. Like, I actually cannot believe this.
You are inches away from the newest theme park in the entire world.
I'm shaking.
Yeah.
I will never get over this. And honestly, I just want to spend as much time in this room as humanly possible.
There is a gym inside of this.
Today, we are checking into the presidential suite at the Helios Grand Hotel, located inside of the brand new theme park, Epic Universe. This is the most expensive room on property, offering a luxurious room with sweeping views of Epic Universe, a dining room set for 10, and wait for it, our own private gym. Now, this is a club level room, so we'll also be exploring the club level lounge and all of its amenities. We'll be covering all 4 meal services, and I'll let you know how this club lounge compares to others. Let's go stay in the presidential suite. Now, today didn't start off like this. Let's rewind so I could show you how this all happened. Okay, we are all checked into our room, and our first little hiccup has occurred. You see what I did there? I was planning that for sure. But that being the fact that we did have to wait nearly 30 minutes to check in. The line looks really long. However, there were only about 5-6 parties in front of me, and it took forever. There were only 3 team members at the front desk assisting guests with check-in, which was a little bit of a disappointment. You know, typically when you stay concierge level at a hotel, there's a separate check-in for you. Matter of fact, at Disney, you don't even have to go to the desk. You go right to the lounge, or there's a cast member waiting for you just outside for you to check in, and it's super simple, very, very fast. No line. So that's kind of what I was expecting. However, when I got here, I did ask a team member if there was a separate check-in area for club level guests. They informed me no, and that I would have to wait in the line. So that was our first, like I said, little mishap. But then things turned around when I was told I got upgraded to the presidential suite. You should have seen my face. I was not expecting that at all. I had no idea. We just had a regular theme park club level room booked, and how did this happen? This has never happened before. I am so shook. I'm so excited. What the heck? I don't know what to expect from this room. All right, where are we at? Room 924.
We have double doors.
Should I open both? Do you want me to do the honors?
I have never stayed in a hotel room with double doors.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times I've walked by them?
Oh my God. What is going on? Okay. This is so crazy.
Guys, I'm not ready. I am simply not ready. Holy shit. Oh my God. I'm so shook. This is, do you see this view? Do you see this room? What the heck? Should we host a dinner party? I have never, how many rooms are in here? Oh my God. Usually I make a joke and saying there's so many rooms, so much room for activities, but I really mean it this time. My mind is blown. I gotta show you guys around.
So come this way. Kristen, follow me. There is one thing I had obviously these rooms have, you know, beds, TVs, couches. There is a gym inside of this. Why? I don't know why. I don't know why. I mean, it's very small. Granted, it's not like a Gold's Gym or something. But this is, imagine, like, if you move this Peloton bike, keep in mind this is a Peloton bike, all the way up to this window, you are just, look at the view. Again, this is insane. Like this is the craziest room in the world. I cannot believe this is a real thing. This is insane.
Guys, I literally I was expecting to be in a 2-queen bed theme park view room. I have no idea how this happened. Like literally, this is, like I am just like truly speechless. Like I actually cannot believe this.
It's one thing if it's like just a regular hotel or a regular theme park hotel, but it's that plus the added fact that you are inches away from the newest theme park in the entire world.
I'm shaking.
Yeah.
I'm shaking. We have to order room service. We have to order room service in this room. Let me show you more. I guess we must continue on. This is the bedroom. I mean, what in the world? Like, do you see this place? We can see perfectly into dark universe. You could probably see Igor walking around in dark.
I think I do.
No, he's literally right there. This is like literally. I like cannot. I don't know if like the shock is coming off. I cannot even believe. Look at this room. This room alone, like with this beautiful seating area. I don't even want to go to the park.
We're going to the park tomorrow.
We're going to the park tomorrow. I don't want to go. I want to stay in this room. I don't know. We still got a bathroom to check out. I don't even know how many bedrooms are in here. Holy crap. This is the closet. We've got robes. They will be put on. Look at this tub. We've got a shower, a bathroom.
How there's a rainfall shower in there? Here, does it work?
Stop! Look at our couch. We have a sectional in our room. What the heck? A full dining room table. What is this, another bathroom? This is our secondary bathroom here.
We call this a water closet, I think. This
a
is
water closet?
A powder room, technically.
Is there anything else over here? There's a bar, a mini kitchen. They couldn't have the Fijis. We do have a fully stocked Nespresso. But dang. What's in here? Nothing. Oh. Is this, I'm assuming this is just a connecting room.
I think so. Any thoughts?
No. What's going on?
You've got a table big enough to host the Last Supper.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we should have people over for a dinner party.
I don't know how Universal would feel about that, but...
We have lemons. We have our own bowl of lemons.
And those are not real. There's no way those are real.
They're not. But in case we needed fake lemons, we've got them. I don't know what else to say. This is insane. Sorry for the chaotic room tour, but this is the presidential suite at the Helios Grand Hotel. I don't even know what else to say. I will never get over this. And honestly, I just want to spend as much time in this room as humanly possible, but we still have some other things to get to. We are staying club level, remember, so we do have access to the lounge, and currently it is lunch/snack time in the lounge. So I want to head over there. It's just down the hall and show you guys what they're offering for snacks. I gotta collect myself to do so. Okay, initial thoughts upon walking into this club lounge. For starters, it just doesn't seem very well thought out. In fact, it feels like adding a club level floor was kind of an afterthought. The space is very tiny, and given how tiny it is, there is so much furniture in here, to the point where you can barely walk between tables, and if some tables are filled, you cannot get to certain tables. Speaking of furniture, there are just a bunch of the same table and chair sets. I would have liked to see a variety of seating options that are cozy for guests to work in or hang out in while waiting for their room to be ready. The whole lounge lacks any kind of welcoming, cozy vibes and just isn't a place that I would want to hang out in. The view is obviously not impressive as we're overlooking the highway. I'm not sure why on earth they wouldn't have a view of Epic Universe from the lounge. With all of that being said, the one thing I do like is that they display the offerings they'll be having for dinner that evening right on the desk upon walking in, so you can kind of get an idea if it's worth coming back for later at night. There are going to be 4 different meal services throughout the day: breakfast from 7 to 10 a.m., snacks from 12 to 3, evening hors d'oeuvres from 5 to 7, and desserts from 8 to 9. It is 2:15. We've got a little bit of time before they take the snacks away, so let me show you what they got. You can see we're working with a very small food service area over here, and this is pretty much everything. Just a couple of snacks really laid out. Nothing looking like too crazy. They've got some vegetable Terra chips. They've got some Uncrustables up there. It's looking like some chocolate croissants. And then we've got some trail mix, some granola. I actually think these are the same ones that Disney uses. And then some Nature's Bakery fig bars and strawberry and blueberry. Right next door to our main serving area, it looks like they've got some hot plates out, which is where they're going to serve some of the hot hors d'oeuvres later on tonight. We might only have 2 since I only see 2 hot plates there. And we've got a bowl of lemons. I had to touch them just to make sure they were fake. Aside from the food, they're also gonna have like this coffee bar set up here that you can use throughout the day. Looks like they've got some different teas and such back there, some different kinds of sugar for you to choose. And then this machine here will make you any type of coffee that you kind of want, a couple of different lattes and such. There's some syrups for you to use to put in your coffee. And then tucked away in the corner is a beverage fridge, not looking like it's filled with too many selections. We've got some water. I've never heard of that brand of water. They couldn't even spring for the Dasani. And we've got Coke, Diet Coke. Many of these will be consumed. Sprite, and more water. And I hate to keep comparing this experience to staying club level at a Disney resort, which I want to say, staying club level at a Disney resort is a lot more expensive than it is at a Universal resort. So there's that. But the selections are just significantly less. And I mean, that's evident in something as small as the beverage cooler. I mean, over at the Disney resorts, you have so many different kinds of drinks that you can enjoy throughout the day. It's just bigger. There's even more offerings for like the snack hour. There's really not much here, but we're still gonna grab something and sit down and relax. As I'm sitting here enjoying my Uncrustable and my fresh DC, which I haven't even opened yet actually, it just got me wondering, because you know how at Disney, when you stay club level, they don't have the alcohol out at all times, but you're able to just ask the cast members and they bring you whatever you want. I'm not sure if it's the same here at Universal. Like I said, I'm still learning my lay of the land with Universal club level rooms. I've never stayed club level at Universal before, so I'm still trying to figure out how things work. So I'm gonna ask a team member and see if I'm able to get like a glass of champagne or whatever it may be before they put the alcohol out with the hors d'oeuvres. Dang, that sounded crisp. After leaving the club lounge, there are a couple of things that I got cleared up that I wanted to mention to you guys. Number one, when it comes to alcohol, you are unfortunately only able to get served alcohol during the hors d'oeuvre hour, which usually isn't the case. Like I mentioned at Disney, it's not set out right away, but you're always able to ask for it, and they're usually more than happy to bring you a mimosa or some champagne or beer or wine, whatever you might like. So it looks like we gotta wait till a little bit later to get some beverages. Another thing I got cleared up, there's unfortunately no restroom up in the club lounge, which I always like when there's a restroom up there, you know, just in case. It's always nice when you check in or when you check out if your room isn't quite ready or if you've already checked out of your room. It's always nice to have a restroom in the club lounge. The closest one to the lounge is the one in the lobby, and I can tell you it's very small. There's only like 2 stalls in there, so that's unfortunate. But now that we have had some snacks and we've got all our questions cleared up, we've got our lay of the land, it's time to head back into that presidential suite and relax. I still am shocked.
What? This is bigger than our house.
It's insane.
Oh my God. Holy moly. Oh my God, you're like in the park.
It literally feels like you're in the park.
Oh my God, it's like.
You could just jump down and you're in the park.
Holy moly. There's even candles? Did you do that?
No, they're pre-lit.
Oh my God.
Go to the right. I want you to go to the right.
No, but there's a 20% dining room. And
No,
a bar.
we will be having a dinner party later.
Dinner party, because I said, you know what? We could eat at the really nice restaurants, but with this view, and then the shows are going to happen at night.
I know.
See it.
I didn't even mention that. Yeah.
Today.
Is it?
Yes, at 9:20. You're seeing it here.
Wow.
First, the whole park is going to light up.
We're gonna have a perfect view of the show, but I want to see your reaction.
It's even nicer.
No, we got a whole sectional. Go that way.
Oh my god. What the?
The Peloton.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The Peloton is insane.
There's a gym in our room.
By the way, the gym has like the greatest view of any hotel room.
I know the view from the gym is like nicer than.
Holy moly! You can rent out this section as a room. And you know what? This was better than my Island Tower vlog.
Same. We did end up relaxing for so long that it's actually time for our second meal service of the day. It is hors d'oeuvre hour, which runs from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. It's just after 5, so I want to take you guys along to see what they're offering. Now, we did see the menu for hors d'oeuvre hour a little bit earlier, so I knew what to expect, but I don't know if I expected the spread to be just this small. So it looks like to start, we've got some crudité with the tiniest cup of guacamole. That is a single serving of guacamole that they have on like a buffet table for everyone to share. So that is a little bit crazy, but we've got some veggies and guacamole. We've got some chips here as well as some pico de gallo. But it actually says these are elote mini shooters. However, there are no mini shooters in sight. Right here we have 2 tiny plates of chicken taco wraps. These have guacamole, sour cream, and fried onion in them. They look a little sus. But moving over here, we have one singular hot option. Remember I saw 2 warming trays over here earlier? I got a little ahead of myself and a little too excited because there is actually only one hot option. Yukon and truffle croquettes. These actually look good, but I mean, really? All right, so I have got myself the most sad looking spread I have ever gotten at a club level lounge here. Got a little pico, a little guac, some chips, one of the taco wraps, and some of the potato croquettes, as well as a peach high noon. Now they had wine, beer, and I was shocked to see that they actually had some high noons. These potato croquettes are getting cool. Actually, they're already freezing cold, and they've only been off that hot tray for 2 minutes max. So we've got to try them out. It looks like they're just like some mashed potatoes in there. They're not very crispy. If these were hot, or even warm, if these were warm, they'd be good. But they're ice cold. The guac and the pico. We'll load this chip up with both. This guac tastes like the pre-made guac that you get at the grocery store from like Publix or something. And to top it all off, the chips are stale. Okay, we're 0 for 2. The chicken taco wrap. That tastes more like an Indian spiced chicken in there, and it's so dry. There was supposed to be sour cream and guac in there. It looks like it's just chicken, arugula, and tortilla. It tastes like there's like some curry powder on the chicken. Like, this is not taco. What's going on? At least we've got our high noon here. That'll make up for it. Peach is my favorite flavor. And to top it all off, we've got our off-brand water. I mean, I think it's safe to say you cannot make a meal out of the food here for the hors d'oeuvre service. Usually, I'm sorry to keep comparing it to Disney, but at the Disney resorts, you can eat more than enough and make a full meal out of pretty much every meal that is served, out of breakfast, the snack hour, dinner. And I do not feel the same way here at all. There's just not enough selection. I don't know if this is the same for all Universal hotels or this is just Helios. Again, it hasn't had its official grand opening yet, so maybe they're still working some things out and they'll add some more offerings. But right now, taking the presidential suite upgrade out of it, if I paid $500 for a theme park view club level room, and this is what I got, I'd be very upset. And that's not even taking into account the fact that this room is going to be way more expensive once the park opens. This is the pre-park opening prices, and I wouldn't even pay them to receive this level of food again. So maybe there's some room service here that we could get or something. I feel like getting room service in the suite would be kind of cozy because this isn't going to cut it. We are going to take a look over the room service menu. Maria and Chris are here. We're ready to have some beverages, enjoy some food, and I feel like since we're in the presidential suite, like we have to order room service. It's only right. So I wanted to show you guys some of the options here. We could order some chocolate milk. But there's some appetizers, some wings, some pizzas, a Greek salad, some sandwiches. The chicken sandwich and the lamb burger look kind of good. Some more salad, some like entree style food, some pasta, some sides, some desserts down here, some kids meals. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of just in the mood for like some chicken tendies. I feel like that's the ultimate room service meal when you're staying at a nice place. You gotta order some tendies to the room. So I think Maria took care of it though, huh? Maria ordered like the entire menu. I'm scared to see what actually comes to the room.
I ordered Greek wines and Greek food.
What the heck?
Because literally you can order stuff from the restaurant downstairs to your room. Also, I didn't know you could get Greek wine. Even the poor lady was like, we have Greek wines. I was like, I guess so. And she was like, well, we do.
Leave it to the Greek to find out they have Greek wines.
Opa.
I'm very nervous to see what's going to come to our door. I think we're going to go check out the desserts now. It's dessert hour, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. It's literally 8:01. So I figured this was the perfect time. I think some more people are on their way. They're coming soon. Our room service should be here soon, but I want to show you guys what they got for a little sweet treat. So we don't have any labels, so we're kind of just guessing at what everything is here. We're thinking these are some type of cream puffs or profiteroles maybe. And then this kind of looks like it might be some type of berry cheesecake. This might be some type of caramel dessert. And then this we hear is just like a sugar bread. It looks like a pound cake almost. I thought it was mango bread at first, which I got really excited for. But not mango bread. It's just some type of like sweet pound cake. I come back to the room after grabbing some dessert and some people have invaded. We've got Sean, Promise.
I just came off the streets.
Everyone's here off the streets. This is your first time seeing Epic Universe. What do you think?
To be honest, for the first time, this is quite an epic view, I will say.
This is an epic experience for your first time seeing Epic.
You know what? Come here.
Are you going to turn the lights off?
Look what I just discovered.
We could close the drapes with a thick...
Look, you're watching.
Shut up.
What are you guys doing in there? And what's happening?
I think it's over
There's
there.
an iPad in here somewhere that controls all that.
No, I'm...
The drapes are automatic controlled.
Saying he controls it.
No, it's not happening. There we go.
There we go. Wow. That's insane.
Get Sorcerer Mickey.
We've got to quick taste test these desserts. I got this yellow one in hopes that it would be lemon flavored. It is lemon flavored. Yeah? Still not great though, even though it is lemon flavored. Our little pound cake. This tastes like an olive oil cake and it's not sweet at all, so I really like that. Now, for our caramel dessert. It's almost a little sweet. Throwing some tunes on. I gotta finish my my dessert. What is this? This is what I think is the berry cheesecake.
Let me know, I'll do it.
I've got no idea what any of those are.
We'll do the WWE.
But this is my favorite. Again, the desserts are a little bit lackluster. And again, there's no cordials or late night delights out there. It's just like these four little bites of dessert. Oh my gosh, it just started.
Look at the Stardust Razor.
Oh yeah, look at Stardust Razors going as the show happens.
Candles had a nice touch.
Wow. This looks like,
Oh, it's like a store.
this is unbelievable.
It's in the shape of a
Absolutely unbelievable. And you can see the fountains kind of next to the carousel are in sync with the fountains in the main fountain area here. Oh, look at Stardust Racers going by.
That's really cool.
Wow. I wish we could hear. We thought we were going to be able to hear, and we can't really hear. Oh, hi. Oh my gosh, yes, please.
I got the door to work.
Oh, thank you. Wow, Maria.
Never mind, sorry. That's not me.
Look at this. Maria got us that bottle service. There's a chicken Sammy, Maria. Those fries look good. The schnitzel, it's good. Oh, there's my tendies. Yes. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, chicken tender. Woo! Cheers, pals. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers, everyone. These are such fancy champagne glasses.
Oh, wow, that's so fancy.
Sean, sorry, you missed the champagne. Bubbly blessed. Well, this has been quite the evening. Quite the unexpected evening. If you told me 10 hours ago or so that this is how my day would go, I would not believe you at all. I am truly, like, I just still can't even believe this. I'm just looking out over Epic Universe, sitting in my suite, and I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of the evening. Everyone's gone. I'm probably going to sit and just stare at Epic Universe for a few hours, and I'm not even kidding you. But this has been so much fun. We still have more fun to get to. I'm gonna catch back up with you guys in the morning so I could show you guys what kind of breakfast offerings they have in the club lounge, and we have another night after that, so I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning, world. Or should I say, good morning, Epic Universe. Get ready for that glorious view. Wow. Look at her. Everyone is waiting for early entry into Dark Universe. The park's getting ready to open. They're serving breakfast in the club from 7 a.m. until 10 a.m. and it's really close to 10, so we're cutting it close, guys. We're gonna head to the club, see what they've got. I don't have high expectations given what it's been for every other meal service leading up to this. Hopefully there's something we could enjoy to make somewhat of a full breakfast out of. I don't know, we shall see. Let's go to the lounge. Guys, this is even worse than expected. They have a couple of picked over danishes and croissants. They have 2 bowls of overnight oats and 2 bowls of Greek yogurt. Wait for it. And then they have 2 bowls of deviled egg salad. And some fruit. Over here, assorted cereals. Over here, apple juice and orange juice. And pre-made coffee if you didn't want to use the fancy machine. Okay, our final selection is a handful of bagels. There's some plain, maybe wheat, and then some everything with some cream cheese and butter. And then some peanut butter Nutella and some jam. I have decided to bring my breakfast back to the room so we could soak in some more time here in this suite, and I think this goes without saying. Those selections, I didn't expect them to be great, but I didn't expect them to be quite as bad as they were. I mean, that spread is worse than you get at any type of like free breakfast buffet at a Holiday Inn or at a, at a chain hotel. That was really bad. And mind you, that is something that is free. This is something that you pay extra for. And to have that, I mean, they had a couple bowls of gruel and egg salad. The egg salad, I don't know. It really sent me over the edge there. But we've got a toasted bagel, cantaloupe, and a little Danish. And I know this is something that they're still kind of working out the kinks with, and they're still trying to figure out what works at the club lounge here. So it's not all going to be perfect since it hasn't officially opened yet. I totally understand that. However, I just expected more, especially for breakfast. I feel like breakfast is like the most eaten meal in the club lounge because everyone wants to get a bite to eat before they head into the park. And to have that as your selection is, in my eyes, unacceptable. Another thing I want to mention is that it doesn't seem like they're restocking and refilling things really fast enough. I know I was there towards the tail end of breakfast, but there were still plenty of people like coming in and trying to grab a couple of things before heading out to the park, and things just aren't getting refilled quickly over there, I guess you could say. I don't know. I was quite surprised they had on-brand cream cheese, but we are going to enjoy this breakfast here, and then I'll probably have to get some lunch quickly after because this ain't gonna do it. Well, since we weren't able to fully fill up on breakfast, we made our way downstairs to the lobby where we're gonna grab some lunch from one of the few restaurants that they have here at the Helios Grand Hotel, Flora Taverna. Now, they of course have Bar Helios up top, the bar and lounge at the top floor of the hotel that is amazing. I have a full review of it. I tried a bunch of the food, some of the drinks. Everything has been really good. But besides Bar Helios, they do have one other main restaurant here at the hotel, and that is Flora Taverna. It's kind of located right in the lobby, and it is beautiful inside. So I think that's what we're going to hit up for some lunch. But I am so excited to dine here. Ever since I came here on opening day of the hotel, I saw this restaurant and I was like, wow, that is so beautiful inside with the trees and everything. It is really so nice in here. So I'm excited to check out the menu. But before we dive into the food menu, we do have some cocktails here. Just like the cocktails at Bar Helios, some of these sound really interesting. They also have some spritzes. This Mykonos spritz actually sounds really, really good. But I'm here for a specific beverage that I'm sure you guys can guess at this point. I hear they have a very fancy espresso machine here at Flora Taverna, and they are making a killer espresso martini. Apparently this machine costs like over $25,000. It's crazy. I don't know, but I heard the espresso martini here is really good. It's not on the menu. They have an espresso old-fashioned on the menu. Not an old-fashioned person, but they're gonna hook it up with a regular espresso martini, and we're gonna test it to see how good it is. Like I said, everyone's been raving about it. When this was put down on that table, guys, I was like, wow, that looks good. The foam looks thick. The drink looks dark, just how I like it. Ooh, I could just smell. Okay. Honestly, it's even better than I thought it was going to be. This is super strong, and that's just how I like an espresso martini. Strong espresso flavor. It's there for sure. You can taste the quality of the espresso that they're using. Not tasting much alcohol, but that foam is perfect on there. Ooh. This is a good espresso martini. I would leave Epic Universe. Remember, we are literally steps outside of Epic Universe. I would leave Epic Universe, come over here and grab an espresso martini. Now, you can also sit at the bar. They do have a bar area, so you can get a drink to go. You can get an espresso martini to go. You can sit at the bar for a quick drink. And if you're in Epic Universe wanting an espresso martini, come over to Flora, trust me. But onto the food, and as with the resort here, it's pretty much like Greek themed. I know a lot of the stuff we saw last night with the room service menu, some of it is very, very similar, but they've got a couple like light bites appetizers. They've also got pizzas and then some sandwiches. Oh, they got that lamb burger that we had the other day. I don't know, this hummus bowl here sounds kind of good. I'm looking for something like lighter, you know, so I might go with like a bowl or some type of salad. I decided to change it up last minute and actually get the beef gyro. This has fresh pita, cucumber, tomato, shaved red onion, and tzatziki for $25. I don't know, Ryan is second guessing his decision on the chicken schnitzel sandwich over there, but I am not second guessing my decision. This looks so good. This came at the recommendation of our server, and he let me know that they have like the kebabs roasting both the chicken and the beef for these pita sandwiches right back behind the bar. Actually, not behind the bar, right in the kitchen, and you could see it. They have a whole open kitchen area, and I love an open kitchen. I love when a restaurant has an open kitchen, and I love that you can kind of see the beef being roasted fresh. This looks so juicy and flavorful. I can't wait to try it out. And I also got an extra side of tzatziki sauce. I love tzatziki since I don't eat mayo. Tzatziki is one like creamy kind of sauce that I just really, really love. So anytime there's tzatziki on a menu, I always order extra. It'll be perfect for dipping my fries in. Our server said their tzatziki here is really good. This looks like it might be like greasy, but I feel like it could also just be like the drippings from that juicy beef that they're just roasting back there. Oh yeah, this is really, really greasy. Oh, I think I gotta it's all coming out the bottom. I gotta keep this wrapper on here and just peel it back, otherwise it's gonna get everywhere. But I can't wait to try this out here. This, like I said, this is looking good. Oh yeah, that beef is so tender and juicy. He let me know that they're using like the same Wagyu beef that they're kind of using for the burger here. And you could taste the quality in that. It is so flavorful, seasoned really well. They've also got like a little bit of a Greek salad in there. They've got the red onion, the tomato, and the cucumber, and those are dressed as well in some type of vinaigrette. I believe this was supposed to have tzatziki inside, but I'm really not seeing or tasting it. Luckily, we have some on the side, so we can just go for a dunk in all of that delicious sauce. This is delicious. 100% would recommend and would get again. It's definitely a step up above our club level lunch that we just had. We just got an Uncrustable real quick because, like I said, there ain't nothing left there. But it also comes with these potato wedges. You can upgrade to the Za'atar seasoned fries, but we just stuck with the regular wedges in that tzatziki, of course. Ryan, what's going on with your chicken schnitzel Sammy over there?
So here's what happened. I ordered it because I thought a chicken sandwich sounded good, and it had cabbage and pickles. I was like, you know what? If there's a little bit of cabbage and some pickles, I could deal with that. There was at least 5 times as much cabbage as there is chicken on this sandwich, and it was a red cabbage with a weird like slimy sauce on it, and the chicken is... Can you see it here? You might need to zoom in. It is what it is. I would probably not order this again. It's okay, but not for me.
Guys, I am truly shook. That espresso martini was only $15. That is like the cheapest espresso martini I have ever purchased in a theme park. How? And that was so good. In between lunch and dinner, after much relaxing, we were able to check out the pool, and honestly, the pool area is really, really nice. They also have a great looking pool bar with some food, some drinks, but it's hot out. That pool looks like the perfect place to relax, but it is time for dinner in the club lounge, and I wanted to give them a little redemption, so we'll see. Maybe tonight's dinner will be a little bit different. I saw the menu earlier, and it definitely... It looks to be a lot better than yesterday. So I'm hoping, I've got my fingers crossed. I'm gonna show you the dinner as a little redemption. I'm hoping it's better. Okay, Helios Hotel Club Lounge, I see you tonight. We've got a Greek salad. This actually looks quite tasty. I believe it's the same one they have at Flora Taverna. And I almost got this, so I'm glad I didn't. Right over here, we have some spreads, some pita bread here. That looks like the same pita bread I had earlier with my wrap. And we've got some hummus. I think that's hummus. We've got some tzatziki. Oh, and then this is baba ganoush here. Okay, so we've got 3 different dips. I love to see it. And then Ryan, what do we got over here for hot options? We've got 2 things actually.
We have mini spanakopita.
Ryan says this wrong just to annoy me, I swear.
I am saying it right. Let us know in the comments, okay?
Spanakopita. We have mini spanakopita, and they actually look really good and flaky. I can't wait to dive into them. And then over here, we've got some mini chicken kebabs with chimichurri. It smells very herbaceous. All right, this is a spread I can get behind, guys. We've got dips and bread, we've got spanakopita, we've got chicken, we've got salad. Honestly, this is something I can make a meal. This is so much better than yesterday. Now, I know instead of spanakopita, they were supposed to have some fried halloumi cheese, but maybe they weren't able to get it or something. but the spanakopita is a great replacement. I feel like if they just added some meats and cheeses, like a meat and cheese and veggie board, I feel like this would be, just take it up like another level. It's something simple, something cheap that really would not cost them that much to do, that would take this meal up another level while it is still good, and I will definitely be enjoying it. I think Ryan is saying the chicken is really good. That's one more thing that they could just add that would just add a lot of value to this club level here. But like I said, we're still gonna enjoy what we've got here. This looks good. Well, honestly, I think that is the perfect way to end this video. We're ending on a good note with a good dinner from the Club Lounge. And overall, I so enjoyed my stay here. I think there's something about staying quite literally inside of a theme park like this that is just so special. And the feeling, you can't get anything like this literally anywhere else in the US, where you are physically staying inside of a major theme park with views like this. It is truly incredible. And I just think this hotel is so beautiful. From the outside to the inside, I think the rooms are just really, really impressive. And of course, our room is insanely impressive, but that goes without saying. I had such a good staycation. Now I do want to touch on one thing, which is like the value of club level. Again, we paid $500 or around $500 for a room here on the club level floor. While I am so thankful that we did get upgraded, if I just had a standard 2-queen room for around $500 and I was staying club level here, I would be a little annoyed. I do not think the Club Lounge is worth paying any extra for. Quite honestly, if you could get just a regular 2-queen room without club level for like even $50 less, I would say save your money, because I would rather spend that extra $50 either at Bar Helios or down at Flora Taverna. I don't think the level of food and the level of really like service and extra amenities that you get staying club level is worth any extra money. And again, this is just opening. Like, things could change. So in a month, in 2 months, in 6 months, things could change and it might get better and they might listen to feedback and add more things. That is definitely possible. But right now, as in this moment, I would not recommend staying club level here. And who knows, maybe the other Universal club level hotels are a little bit different. I'll have to check them out. Let me know in the comments if you guys have stayed club level at Universal and which hotels I should kind of get to first, because again, this is new territory for me and I love a club level stay. So maybe I'll check out these other Universal hotels soon. But with that being said, I have had such a great staycation here at the Helios Grand. I highly recommend you do stay at this hotel as long as it's not club level. Like I said, it's just really, really cool being, I feel like I could touch the theme park outside of this window. It is awesome. I had a great staycation and thank you guys for coming along with me. Of course, shout out to everyone over on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for your support. We'll be back inside of Epic Universe very, very soon with more foodie guides to every land coming your way. So make sure you stay tuned for that. For now, thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next one.